Hey there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittney Bundles, and today's video is a vlog video. I'm just going to be chilling with you all while I am in the house. I'm going to be doing some cooking, and I'm also going to be working from home. So if you are interested in this vlog, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Please make sure that you are subscribed, and let's get right into it. Also, I did do a community post poll, just pretty much asking you all what you wanted to see more of this week on the channel, and you mentioned hair videos. You also mentioned story times and vlogs. So if you did vote for vlogs, please go ahead and make sure that you are thumbing up the video. That way I know that you are watching and that you really do want to see content like this. And yeah, let's go ahead and get right into the video. So what I'm doing right now is I'm working on this printer. It's a Dymo label writer, and I did an unboxing video on this printer or label writer a few days ago. So if you do want to see me unbox it, be sure to check out that video. It's a few videos before this, and everything is working pretty well with it. I was able to download the software, but I was not having that much of success or good luck with having the labels formatted correctly when they print it out. So the labels would either be too small for the paper or too large. So I'm crossing my fingers, or you just saw me cross my fingers a moment ago, because I'm hoping that I was able to figure out how to change the format of the labels so that they could print and actually fit on the labels. So as you can see, like, they were printing very, very small or just too large. And I've been working on this for about 2 days. So I'm hoping that I can get everything resolved today with the label printer. This is going to make my life so much easier for me to be able to go ahead and just print out my labels, stick the labels on the package, and mill out my hair. So I'm super excited to use this. And I have not been able to use it yet, just because, like I mentioned, the labels have not been formatted correctly. So if you do want a video on how I was able to download the software and the steps that I went through in order to change the settings so that the I just said yay, I was so excited that it worked, but to change the printer settings so that I could go ahead and print out the labels like that and have them actually fit the paper. Leave a comment down below and I'll show you all what I did and try to answer any questions that you may have. I did call Dymo customer service, and I did get my questions answered, but I was still left a little confused because they aren't partnered with Shopify. And so they wanted me to contact Shopify to figure out how to pretty much configure the printer with Shopify to make sure that the printer settings correlated with Shopify's label, if that made sense. So I did reach out to Shopify too, but eventually I was able to figure out how to get everything like it needs to be. So right now I'm just checking to see how much paper I have left in the printer, and I'm still new to the printer, so I'm trying to figure out how I can put paper or the labels that I haven't used that are blank back into the machine. I'm not sure yet. I think I may have to actually take out the spool, roll it back up, and then feed it through again to reuse it. I don't think there's a button that's going to back all of the paper or back all the labels back in. But I'm still working with it. So I'm just happy that I was able to get the labels formatted correctly. That way I will actually be able to use this tomorrow. And I'll keep playing around with it. So again, if you do have any questions, or if you have used this printer before, this label writer before, leave a comment down below. Let me know how your experience was, and if you found a easier way to feed the labels back through instead of just rolling the spool or rolling the labels back up and then putting it back inside and feeding it through. Let me know. But I did log into my Shopify store, and I went under the settings, and I believe I chose labels or mail, and it gave me an option to go ahead and print out a sample of what my label would look like. So I just printed out the sample, and again, it works really, really well. So I'm excited about that. Just went ahead and grabbed my purse to put it in my bedroom. In my purse, I typically have my AirPods, and I do keep my tablet in there a lot of times. And if I can think about it, if I'm thinking about it, I'll just go ahead and put my purse up. So putting my purse in my room is one of the places that I go to put my purse up. I'm also going to go ahead and put my hair in a ponytail because I'm going to start cooking dinner, and then I'm going to wash my hands so that I can start cooking. Now, when I cook dinner, I've mentioned this in some other vlogs, I am not the primary cook of the house. I will say it. There's no shame in my game. I don't cook the best. So I'm going to cook something that's very simple, and I'll give you all a moment to guess what it is going to be. Like, what am I cooking? What's simple? All right, if you guessed tuna helper, you're completely correct. And for those of you that know me in real life, you're probably laughing because you know that I can definitely eat some tuna helper. Me and my kids, or my kids and I, tuna helper, my husband even likes it. I mean, I don't know, it's just quick, it's easy, it's filling. You can't go wrong with it. So I took out the ingredients that I'm going to be using, which is very simple. And right now I'm going ahead and I'm not even changing the load, but I'm restarting the dryer because there are some clothes in there that's still damp. And I just got this washer and dryer, so I'm kind of trying to figure out like the settings and how to make sure that everything's dry. I'm making sure that I'm not putting too many clothes in the dryer, so I really don't know why sometimes the clothes are damp and why they're not. I've been putting it on the cycle time dry instead of the other cycle that I was using. I can't even remember the name of that cycle, but I've been using time dry and it's been working best. But I do have to do the time dry twice. So while the clothes are in there drying again, or drying for the second round, I'm gonna go ahead and get the things out that I need to start preparing the tuna helper. And we're gonna get started with that. So I have 2 cans of tuna. You are gonna need water, milk, butter, and I'm also going to add some shredded cheese on top when I get done, jalapenos, a little bit of hot sauce. If you haven't tried it like that, please do. It is so good. And before I use my cans, I do wash them off with soap. It's a habit from when I was a child. I used to always see my mom wash off cans that she got from the store. This was way before COVID, so it's not like I'm doing it because of COVID or anything like that. It's just something that I became accustomed to from seeing my mom do it so frequently. So I just, as a habit, wash off the cans, and gonna go ahead and get started. Now I am also gonna I'm also gonna put some rolls in the oven. That's that. And what I normally do is I put frozen vegetables in the tuna helper. I didn't grab any frozen vegetables, I forgot. So we're not gonna have any vegetables tonight, which is not good. But it'll be all right. So I'm just getting the rest of the ingredients out, and gonna go ahead and get started with cooking. So I'll let the music play and I'll be back in a moment. All right, now for the rolls or the croissants, whatever you want to call them, they don't have to be perfect. I remember when I first tried to make these croissants in the oven, I was spending so much time trying to make sure that I rolled them in the right way and that they just looked perfect before I put them in the oven. But at this point, I just kind of roll them up whatever way, and they all taste the same. I can almost guarantee you they all taste the same regardless of how they're rolled. So if you are planning on making something like this and you're like, well, it's not, I'm not getting the hang of it, I'm not able to roll all of them the same. Some of them are easy to roll, some of them aren't, I don't know. I just go ahead and roll it the best that I can. I don't spend too much time on it. Like I said, it all tastes the same at the end, and that's that. There are some people that are like, food presentation is everything, but like I said, I'm not a chef. I never claimed to be one. And I know who the best cook in the house is, and I'm not trying to compete. I did try to compete in the beginning, but yeah, there's no competition there. Like I can't. I felt like before I met my husband, I felt like I was the best cook out of both of us. Not before I met him, but like let me say it like this. Before I met him, I thought that I was a pretty good cook. When I met him and I had some of his cooking, I was like, okay, well, maybe we're like neck and neck. And then I had more of his cooking and he had more of mine. And just kind of comparing our cooking styles, I can say that I probably cook a little bit more healthier, even though this is not a healthy meal per se. But I can say that he does cook better. So this Thanksgiving, we're supposed to have like how did he phrase it? We're supposed to have like a macaroni cook-off, but I think that he's cheating because he puts sugar in his macaroni. And I've never heard of anyone putting sugar in macaroni, but it tastes so good. I don't put sugar in my macaroni. I think my macaroni still tastes good too, but I'm gonna have the kids be the judge, which is kind of not fair because they're probably gonna like whatever has sugar in it the most. So I kind of think that's like cheating, but whatever. So right now I'm just trying to look to see how long I need to put the croissants in the oven for, and then that's about it. So while the food is cooking, I'm just checking on the boys, seeing what they're doing. I don't really want to show their room just for their privacy. So that's what I'm doing right now. I also want to show you the box that the printer came in. If you do want to see the unboxing video, again, that video is on my channel. I'm going to go ahead and take that out, or have one of my sons or my husband take it out whenever they go out. While the food is cooking, I'm going to hop back over to the computer, and I just want to show you all that when I talk about having repeat orders and treating people right and building relationships, it definitely helps with driving repeat orders. So I'm just showing you, I'm just clicking random orders, and I'm showing you like this is their second order. I'm just showing you as an example, as a live testimony, that the majority of my clients are repeat customers. They're people that I have worked with and people that continue to work with me. And that's not by luck. That's actually by strategy and by relationships. So I really hope that you all enjoyed this vlog. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.